to be a better husband. Everybody wants a better, give his family a better life, okay, a better future. And that's the business we're into, to help people discover ways they can achieve this, and they don't have to, sell a hand or a leg to achieve that. Okay. So just want to be clear, Mr. Eddie, can you hear me loud and clear? Are we good to go?
Very well.
Awesome, awesome. My name is Jackie Nax. I'm the gatekeeper for a community I'm going to introduce to you shortly. And the name of the community is Moonarcade. Moonarcade, as you can see, we're creating a world without limits. Whoever invited you on this call, it wants you to partner him or her to join them to create a world without limits, a world that knows no limits. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how this works and why everybody's excited about what we're doing right now, okay? So, but a quick one before I get started. I just want to start with a disclaimer, because we are professionals and everything we do, we make sure we are very professional at what we do. All information I'll express here are for educational purposes only and therefore should not be considered financial advice. Cryptocurrency investment are risky. Please take note. So let's go. What I'm about to do is to put up an argument here with you. And that argument is, could Moonarcade community change your life forever? All right? Could it change your life forever? All right. Now, if you think about where you are today, you would notice that there will be something that you heard about a month ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, a couple of years ago that probably you acted on. And today, all right, that thing brought a significant change in your life. It could be somebody you met. It could be something you read, all right? It could be a meeting you invited you to, all right? It could be something you joined or participated in, all right? But there's something about change that happens by us interacting or interfering with some certain things in life. And I'm here to show you that could joining Moonarcade, could becoming part of Moonarcade change your life forever. Now, how are we doing this? Well, I'm going to show you 4 opportunities today, which you can pick from any or participate from all of them. All right. The first one is the Tradercade University. The second one is the Binocular Report. The third one is the Moonarcade as the product. And of course, the third one is the IBI University. So let's start with the Tradercade University. The Tradercade University is the best place to learn how to do it yourself in order for you to be able to win like a bank, right? And we're using the banks here because we're showing you one of the ways the bank make profit, which is what trading, right? Which is trading. So I want to show you that in Tradercade University is the best place to learn how to do it yourself, all right? How to acquire a skill, all right, that can make you profit maybe regularly like the banks. But before we start, we have a very strong phrase we do say. We say, if you've ever failed at trading before, perhaps you had a bad teacher, all right? So if you've ever failed at trading before, we strongly believe that probably you had a bad teacher. And that's why probably you failed at trading. But now, the thing about trading, let me just say something, all right? Before I tell you our edge, why you need to listen to us, why probably you need to look at what we're doing over here. Trading is an income skill, all right? Not all skills are income skills, okay? But trading is an income skill that when acquired, all right, you can make money from it from anywhere. So irrespective of where you are, provided you have access to the internet, with trading, if you know how to trade, you can make money from anywhere you are. All right. Number 2, you can make money at any time. So whether it's weekends, whether it's weekdays, all right, whether it's in the morning, whether it's the afternoon, whether it's the evening, it doesn't matter. You can make money at any time. And of course, the last thing about trading is that you can actually make money in trading without the need of 3 kinds of people. Number 1, you don't need a customer to make money in trading. All right. So you don't need to market to anybody. You don't need to sell anything to make money in trading. Number 2, you don't need a staff, right? There are no inventory. There's no staff. There's no need for security men. There's no need for secretaries. There are no need for all of those kind of administrative, activities. And of course, the last thing, you don't need a boss if you know how to trade. So in one word, I would say trading is an income skill when acquired, can pay you again and again, okay, from anywhere, at any time, without the need of the customer, a boss, or a staff. But now, why should you learn trading, right? Why should you consider, learning trading with us? Now, we pride ourselves with the fact that we're ahead of most people for some of these reasons. For the four pillars you can see on my screen. But firstly, you must understand that our structured curriculum has no shortcut. And that's one of our biggest edge over all competitors out there. Not everyone could tell you, oh, learn trading 2 days, learn in 1 week, learn in 3 hours. But I tell you something, trading is as serious and it can be as delicate as learning medicine. And I know why I'm using that illustration, because if you become a student of medicine to become a doctor, you can't afford to skip a class. You can't afford to skip a course. All right. If you do that, what happens is that when you start practicing, you're an accident waiting to happen. Just like trading too. You can't go through shortcuts, because when you acquire this skill, it's a skill that will pay you repeatedly again and again. So one of the things we pride ourselves is that our curriculum has no shortcut. We take you through the nitty-gritty from the A to Z on how trading works, on how trading should be viewed, and how you can stay profitable like the bank. Now our trading curriculum stands on 4 pillars. Number 1, our trading strategy. One of the beautiful things about trading strategy is that it works in all kinds of financial markets, whether crypto, whether stocks, whether forex, just name it. So the skill you acquire, okay, if you're not comfortable with the forex market, you can apply it to the crypto market. If you're not comfortable with the crypto market, you can apply it to the stock market. So it makes you a T-shaped trader, T-shaped, transverse, crossverse, and that's it. Number 2 is the trading style. Our trading style are not the retail trading style. We mirror how the institutions, how they trade, and know that these institutions, they don't lose money. So that's why we are able to say confidently that you can profit like the bank. Now I can tell you something. Bitcoin, people wake up today to Bitcoin falling at 38,000. 2 weeks ago, we said it. That was going to drop. And our numbers were clear. It's in our report. You can check it. You can check our report. Our report's out again today. We bring our reports every single Sunday. The binocular report, where I'm going to talk about. How were we able to know for a fact that this was going to happen? It's simple. Our trading style. And that's what you're going to learn as the second pillar. And of course, our third pillar is our curriculum that is research-based, okay, and it's backed with high probability success rate. And that's what's standing us out. And lastly is that our trading, what you're going to learn in Trade Arcade University works in all kinds of market conditions. If you don't know before, some trading strategy only works during an uptrend. When the market is going up, then it works. But when the market comes down or when the market doesn't have a direction, it doesn't work. But with what you're going to learn from Trade Arcade University, you can apply it in all kinds of market conditions. How do you proceed? Okay. Now, these are our courses, and this is how it works. All right. So tell me, someone say, okay, I'm new to trading. I've never traded before. Don't worry. Our beginner class is absolutely free for you. It was designed for you. How to set up an account, how to take your first trade, okay, how to close your trades, how to convert your profits to your bank account, all of those kind of things. We have it free as a bonus, all right, as a beginner class. Then when you go through the beginner class and you're ready for your journey, the journey starts from the foundation class. In the foundation class, okay, our focus there is to show you about market structure. Market structure is key. If you want to be successful in trading in different sectors, if you want to trade all kinds of market, all kinds of financial markets, you must understand the rudiments, okay, around market structure. So the foundation class caters to, it's a complete course on mastering market structure. And the next thing you want to know about in the master class, then you can now graduate to the master class. At the master class level, all right, we show you how the banks trade. You cannot understand how the banks trade when you don't understand market structure. So these things work in levels, all right? So you learn how the banks trade, we show you how the banks trade and how they move the market. And you now go to the third level, which is the advanced master level. Then we show you institutional order flow. That is how we pray. No, this is the miracle. Institutional order flow. And let me tell you guys something. You can't jump to advanced masterclass if you've not gone through the foundation class, then to the masterclass, then to the advanced masterclass. And of course, at the advanced masterclass, we have to show you what is called timing of price. Now, timing of price, I like talking about this. I like dwelling on it a little bit because with timing of price, don't ask me, oh, how are you guys able to know sometimes? I say on Wednesday, the market is going to dip. April is going to be bearish for us. June, we're expecting the market to be sideways. How did you know that? It's from timing of pricing. And it's found in the advanced market, in the advanced masterclass. So with all of this knowledge put together, I can tell you for free that when you get into this trade at KD University, you can now know for a fact that you have a skill, that whether there is pandemic or no pandemic, whether you have a job or you don't have a job, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, you know you've had something that can pay you regularly the way you want it at any point in time. And I can tell you for a fact that there are a number of people that are making handsome living from trading. And the beauty about this is that irrespective of your age, all right, irrespective of your gender, there are people just like you that are benefiting heavily and massively from trading. The next product I want to talk about is the binocular report. Well, I said that earlier on that the binocular report, in our report, we were able to spot that crypto was going to dip. All right, now that happened, we called a particular level. I don't know if I should show that report, for example, just to prove, guys, just to prove, just to prove that we know exactly what we're doing here. All right, that's why I really feel bad for those who don't have access to the report. All right, I feel really bad for them. So let me show you something really quick. All right, let me show you something really quick. All right, on our bearish outlook, all right, we said it categorically. The levels we are looking at, all right, the levels we are looking at. Where is it? This is our report. This was this report. It's the binocular report. So while you're learning how to trade, you can use the binocular report to start making profits. Okay, quick profits. Now, this report was for the 10th of April. All right, we have one already today, which is for the 18th of April. All right, it comes out once every week. And what did it say? Last week recap, what we said happened last week. We said we now expect a pullback in previous report video, and what actually happened last week. We did see price pullback, and it's now balancing price so that we can get ready for our potential entry. So what now? All right. So last week, what do we say? What now? We say, well, it's simple. We wait for the retracement. We're expecting price to drop. We have been speaking about that it's going to happen after the bullish confirmation. And let me show you this carefully, right? If you come to Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin analysis, because we do this, we actually do reports for our top selected crypto that are going to move. All right. You can see us say something categorically here. If we are to go to the extreme entry, which could be a probability, we could expect price to go for a buy-in, the region of around 35 to 30,000 range. And you see markets already doing that exactly, making this confirmation. All right, coming in, the market is printing in this direction. All right, so you can see that it just happens because of the knowledge we have about the market. And I said, as of today, I think the market is like 38K. All right, and so how are we able to predict this thing? So while you're learning, okay, acquiring the skill set from Trade Arcade University, the binocular, you can start applying, okay, some of these things in binocular real time and start making quick profits using our weekly key buy zones and sell zones. So usually we say, are you making money in short market moves? Now, why our binocular? Why what we give in our binocular you get it elsewhere? Number one, every single week with the binocular report, you receive 40 key buy and sell zones for quick profits. Number two, it's highly accurate. It has high accuracy rates with smart entries and take profits to tell you these are the levels we're thinking of entering and these are the levels we're thinking of exiting. As a matter of fact, okay, when the market formed 3 weeks ago, all right, we entered our test party. All our 20 crypto we actually called in for good entries. They all did some significant numbers around our take profits. Number one, for example, NearG gave us 39%, Moonbeam gave us 11 and 18%, 118%. Alex Zero gave us over 100%. Terra Luna gave us about 31%. Solana gave us about 45%. Bitcoin gave us about 8.5%. Now we are waiting again to take another entry for this kind of things to repeat itself. Look, we don't trade every day. All right, we don't trade every day. We wait for our entries, and when we get in, listen, guys, it's game over. We just clear all 20 into massive profit. All right, and as you can see, that particular week we made over 30% growth. Okay, in our portfolio, we had over 30% growth in our portfolio. So we're waiting again right now. For those who are using the binocular report, like you said, you see the report. We're waiting for price to perform around our entry zones. Once that happens, we don't go for small gains. All right, we wait. When we go for the gains, we slam it heavily. When that happened 3 weeks ago, our 20 crypto did over 500%, over 500%. Now, cumulatively, that could take your portfolio to over 30% in growth. All right, so that's how I work. And you can see one of our readers said, I woke up to a report, not a guess. Sincerely, this is fresh. Thank you so much, Joki, for this brilliant and smart way forward. Thank you, Smoking. Thank you, Stony. Now, the next product I want to talk about, okay, apart from making quick profits on a weekly, all right, is the Moon Arcade. Now, you need to pay attention to this carefully. All right, with the Moon Arcade, will help you identify the crypto to avoid, okay, the crypto to buy and the crypto to hodl for 100% to 100x gain. And when we talk about 100x gain, we mean that any amount of money you put in, you multiply it by 10. That's the kind of take profits we're looking at. So imagine if you put in $100, or like a 100x gain is taking $100 to $10,000. If you put in $1,000, you take $1,000 to $100,000. Now, don't believe me for what I'm saying, but I'm going to show you shortly how powerful this is. But now, before we even show you what to buy, you must start by knowing what to avoid. A lot of people are just, oh, what crypto should I buy? Oh, what crypto should I buy? I've heard about Bitcoin. People became successful buying Bitcoin. Now, oh, what should I buy? Now, because they're so all about what they can buy, they end up buying what they should avoid. So Moon Arcade caters to three things. Number one, what should you buy? Okay, sorry, what should you avoid? All right. Number two, what you should buy, and number three, what you should be holding. All right. Well, there are things you should hold. Now, I want to show you an example of why, if you refuse to know what to avoid, you will lose all your money, not some money, all of your money. Because currently we have over 17,500 crypto. All right. Do you have the skill set? Do you have the time? Do you have the research to be able to spot the ones to avoid? And that's the focus of Moon Arcade. Now, I give you a real-time example, as you can see, all of this crypto, and there are so much, as a matter of fact, so much, so much, okay, that you should be avoided. All right, the other day, my sister called me and she's like, oh, she wants to buy crypto. I'm like, what crypto are you going to buy? She said, and when she shared this crypto with me, of course, these are crypto we've already done extensive research on. I will know for a fact that these are crypto you should avoid. And I was like, how did you know about it? Oh, one of my friends told me about it, that is good. Really? Because it moved 10% or it moved 100% or it moved 200%. I thought, it's a good crypto, it's going to go. No. Now, some people, because anything that's associated with Bitcoin, they just buy. Oh, Bitcoin, oh, Bitcoin, oh, Bitcoin Crown, oh, Bitcoin. Man, you're going to lose money. So we say, let's get our hands dirty while you take profit. So when you join Moon Arcade and you take advantage of the Moon Arcade product, all right, you get to understand, okay, what crypto you should be avoiding because you don't want to lose money. Then number two, you are now exposed to legacy crypto. These are cryptos you should buy and hodl. All right, these are cryptos you should buy and hodl. And how are you able to identify those cryptos to buy and hodl for extreme profit, for astronomical profit? It's simple. It comes through data and extensive research. Look, in Moon Arcade, we are going for just one thing. We want to turn money from 100% to 100x. All right, and some of our calls have done it before. Like I said again and again, we've had a lot of products that have done 10x. 10x means turn maybe $1,000 to $10,000. Like it has happened like again and again. All right, it has happened, and and this is the best time to come in because right now we're accumulating smartly. All right. Now, if you look at my screen carefully, you will notice something. All right. Look at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum, look at BNB. These are all legacy cryptos, for example. But look at what happened with them. The beauty about legacy crypto is that you don't need too much money to make a lot of money. As little as $100. And I tell people, all you need to do is to pay, to be attached to a community that is knowledge drunk, a community that dedicates themselves to extreme and extensive research and data. That's all we do. We live, we sleep, we eat. Data, research. asking questions, having conversations with co-founders, having meetings, exchanging emails, like having watch videos, doing extensive stuff. All we want to do is to spot the next 100x. Now, you know why? Because if you put in $100 into a good crypto, over the years, over the months, that $100 could be life-changing. Look at what happened with Bitcoin. Bitcoin turned $100 to $72 million in 12 years. $100 to $72 million in 12 years. What about Ethereum? Ethereum turned $100 to $600,000 in about 5 years. What about BNB? BNB turned $100 to $590,000 in about 4 years. What about Solana? Solana did turn $100 to over $32,000 in just slightly over a year. What about Axis Infinity? It turned $100 to over $106,000 just slightly above a year. What about Hex? Turned $100 to slightly to over $105,000 in slightly over 1 year. Now that's the power of legacy crypto. All right, legacy crypto, $100 is enough. $100 a year, $50 a year, $200. And I tell people, you come to Moon Arcade, you get information, you get insights, you just buy the stuff, and that's it. And watch how time becomes your best friend. That's the beauty, guys. And that's why people are extremely excited. We just ran a poll, and we noticed that 47% of Moon Arcade subscribers, 47% of them are holding currently about 10 crypto, solid crypto. Yeah. So you can imagine, all right? You can imagine how powerful that is, So the thing here is this. That is our goal. That's our call. That's what we're focusing on. Data plus extensive research. Okay, can give you about 100%, 100x, okay, opportunity. All right. And these are some very good stories, okay, in our community, and we have more. I can't wait for the next bull run because some people are just going to retire completely. All right, because we have what we call a retirement token. Okay, some tokens you buy when they move, you're done. You just retire. Okay, you just retire. Come on. If somebody told you about Ethereum in 2015, all right, you would have bought Ethereum. Guess what? If anybody told you it was a legacy crypto, but why did you not buy it? Nobody told you. All right, what about BNB? Why did you not buy it? Nobody told you. I can tell you for a fact, there's something you should buy this year. There's something you should buy. There's something you should buy. I can tell you for free. There's something you should buy. But the biggest question I'm asking you is that who's talking to you? Who's telling you? That's the biggest thing, guys. Yes, you missed out on Bitcoin. Yeah, nobody was talking to you. Because if somebody sat you down and explained the potential around Bitcoin, $100 would have never been a risk for you in 2010. All right? And that's the power of research and data. All right? It makes risk, okay, negligible. When you are acting based on knowledge, not based on hype out there, just come in, some people just some people just do some videos and everybody say, oh, this coin is going up. No, that's not what we're doing, Moon Arcade. We're going to tell you the reasons why we see this. We're going to give you stats. We're going to give you numbers. We're going to give you data that you can go and do your due diligence around it. And that's it. We have caught a number of great legacy crypto. When you come on, as a matter of fact, when you come on board, we already have 5 top solid legacy crypto that Moon Arcaders are holding. They're holding it. That's it. They're holding it. And that's it. They strike it. All right. Now, you can see some people said, I bought this coin with $200 this morning. It's worth about 4,000 less than, $200. This morning I came and I discovered after 2 months about $4,000. Sometimes I just made over 300%, okay, of the coin I bought yesterday, 4 p.m. in less than 24 hours. Now, every coin moves differently, all right? Every coin moves differently. Some it could take them a couple of days, some could take them a couple of months, some could take them a couple of years. I can tell you, what is most important is that, are you holding a legacy crypto? They must definitely perform, guys. They must definitely perform, all right? Then the fourth product you want to look at is the IBI University. There you learn, okay, you learn and you grow and you own a global influencer business, all right? Now we understand that a lot of garbage out there, all right? And I really feel for people. People are losing their money to all of those Ponzi schemes. Drop your money here, they say I'll give you 1%, I'll give you 5% every day. And look, those things are gonna crash, and they are crashing, they keep crashing. People keep losing. Again, it happens over and over. Why? Because people are lazy. People don't want to stick to the truth. All right. Now we say we are more than happy if you want to become an influencer for our community. We're more than happy to give you a business plan that if you follow can generate a shit ton of money for you. And that's it. So if you become an influencer, to become an influencer, you must go to our IBI University, right? Because from there, you are able to now generate income to finance your crypto investing and trading using our IBI University, IBI business plan, all right? Now, these are some of the commission structure, all right, for the business plan that's attached to it. And as you graduate, okay, as you grow in, building the influencer community, all right, there are some incentives that come with it that you can see on my screen, which are quite very, very, very interesting. And of course, we have a 24-month income growth potential, okay, using our business plan. And this 24-month income growth potential, we're saying that in 24 months or less, all right, you can do over $200,000 using our business plan, okay? And this is a very conservative number, all right? There are no hypes here, there are realities. We're selling the truth. We're selling something that's structured. We're selling something that's stable. We're selling something that would last. We're selling something that can stand the test of time, all right? We are a knowledge community, all right? We want to impact people on how they can make money, okay, and sleep at home with both eyes closed, all right? So that's it. That's the beauty of what we're saying here. And if you become an influencer, okay, in 24 months or less, all right, following our business plan, you can generate over $200,000 or more, all right? That's minimum. So how do you get started, all right? This is our packs, all right? And what is so beautiful about this time is that most of our packs right now are massive discounts, all right, because of the season we're in. So you can get more for less by picking any of these packs, all right? For the Moon Arcade, you can see, if you pick just the Moon Arcade pack, it's $299 for 6 months, it's $499 for 12 months. You can never see this kind of offer or this kind of deal for the quality of what we're offering anywhere in the world. The Binocular is $999 a month, $199 3 months, $299 6 months, and $499 12 months. Trade Arcade, University, $299 if you're going for the foundation class only. If you're going for the foundation and master class, it's $499. If you're going for all 3 classes, it's $599. So if you have all the money, it's better. You just pay for the $599 that covers all 3 classes. In the IBI University, that gives you opportunity to learn and grow and own a global influencer business. All right, it's $499. Okay, to be admitted into the university where you are taught and how you can follow and grow with the business plan. All right. Now, if you want to save money, more money, you can get all of what we offer in our community for just $999. All right, and rather than spend $2,350, all right, with just $999, right, you get everything. You get Moon Arcade, the access to Moon Arcade products, where you know what to buy, what to avoid, and hodl for 12 months. You get access to that information. You get access to the Binocular report for 12 months, where you can make quick profits using our key buy and sell zone, which works, which I told you three weeks ago. It took our portfolio by 30% and our coins did over 500%. All right. You also get access to the IBI University. You can also get the IBI earning access for 12 months. And of course, the entire trading course of a Trade Arcade University was $600. So rather than spending $350, with $999, you get access to everything. It's called Yellow Pack. And most people prefer the Yellow Pack because you just get everything. And you know for a fact that, yes, I'm positioning myself, I'm attached to the community, and I'm ready to drive to any level I want to be at. Now, this is for our influencers. Should you decide to be an influencer, which I encourage you to become, all right, we need to help people. Like, we need to influence. This is value here, guys. We need to influence using this product greatly. Our influencers, okay, with our Yellow Pack, okay, they earn more. They earn more money with our Yellow Pack. So how does that work? If you're able to recommend 2 people to buy our Yellow Pack, okay, you earn an additional $200 that month. And that puts you as the light yellow achiever. For hot yellow achiever, all right, if you're able to recommend 3 people to buy a Yellow Pack, you earn $400 extra that month. And of course, if you do that with 5 people, you become super yellow achiever and you get $1,000 extra that month. That's just on the yellow bonus. But when you look at the entire business plan, we're just becoming a light yellow achiever. Okay, your minimum income every month, becoming as a light yellow achiever for that particular month is $500. Your minimum income. This is not your complete income. This is not your total income. Your minimum income as a light yellow achiever. I'm just recommending 2 people to buy a Yellow Pack, meaning that they want to save money, buy everything, all right, for $999. Your minimum income as a light yellow achiever is $500. So if you're starting today, for example, and you say, okay, I want to become a light yellow achiever, your minimum income for this month is $500. Or if you achieve yellow Hot Yellow Achiever, which is like recommending 3 yellow packs. Your minimum income is $800 to $1,000. And if you achieve Super Yellow Achiever as a newbie, okay, recommending 5 yellow packs, your minimum income is about $1,700 to $2,000. That's your minimum income. Now you can imagine what your income will look like, okay, from the second month. And that's why we say that this is very possible. If you can see that with our plan, everything is well structured. And that's why we say doing $200,000 or more within 24 months or less is very, very, very possible because the structure is defined and it can work. We have a product, we have value here. And apart from people making, tremendous growth and income with our products, okay, as an influencer, you participate from every single step of the journey in their growth. And that's it. I'm going to end with this story. It's a story of two friends, Anne and Kate. Now, I'll tell you a little thing about Anne and Kate because today you are either an Anne or you're either a Kate, and I'll tell you why. You see, Anne and Kate, they went to the same school, they probably ate the restaurant, because sometimes maybe they play in the same place, okay, the same playground or whatever. Everything about their life when they were growing up, everything was about the same thing. All right, but something happened, okay, and that's about to happen today. What happened is that when it came to how Anne and Kate, okay, spent their money, they went different ways, right? Every other thing they did together, every other thing they were in agreement. But when it came to how they're going to spend their money, okay, they made different decisions. All right, for Anne in 2012 decided to invest to buy gold. Okay, 1 ounce of gold in 2012 is about $1,547. Right? It's just like in someone shared me something. All right, that since Twitter did the IPO, Twitter has only grown by 8%. Why Tesla has grown by over 3,000%. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that story later. But now that's about it with Anne. Anne needed stability. Anne said, "Well, I know about gold. I don't want to learn anything new. I don't want to understand anything. Crypto, no. I'm not adventurous. All right, that's good. It's good. Stability, that's fine." 10 years after, in 2022, Anne's 1 ounce of gold. Anne, a 1 ounce of gold is now worth $1,920. That means a 1 ounce of gold only appreciated by $300 after 10 years. Now, how many of you are excited to wait for 10 years to get $300? Right? I mean, you will never retire. You keep working and working till you die. But what happened with Kate? Well, Kate is kind of adventurous. Now, adventurous means that she's not stupid. But she knows that the future belongs to those who see opportunity first over. She knows for a fact that the billionaires of today, okay, they replaced the billionaires of yesterday because they decided to look at something that the current billionaires were looking at. All right, and it's very simple. For Kate, she took her time to understand what Bitcoin is by joining a community like ours. For Kate, she took her time, all right, to expose herself to knowledge. All right, she was like, I think it's a good risk because at every point in time, everything is a risk. Okay, there's nothing on earth that's not a risk. And for her, she decided to put the same $1,547 into Bitcoin in 2012. And guess what happened? 10 years after, Kate was sitting on what, $61.8 million. Meanwhile, Anne was just sitting on $300 profit. Ken was sitting on millions of dollars, over $61 million profit. Now, what's my advice for you? Don't be like Kate. Don't be like Anne. Don't be scared. Right? Don't be scared to know. Okay, we're not saying that just come in and start, investing. Don't come, just come in, and start. Look, come and get knowledge. Come and understand why. That's why you know. The reason why Kate would buy Bitcoin in 2012 and decide not to sell for 10 years is because she knew what she bought. That's the truth. She knew what she bought. But for Anne, Bitcoin was not gold. Bitcoin was anything. All right. So what do you want to do? If you are Kate today, you have to take advantage of this gold rush. All right, you need to have to take advantage of this gold rush. There's something to buy. There's something of quick profit ahead of you. All right, and we can help you get started today. So I believe I've been able to prove to you that Mona Kate could change your life forever. We have value. We have something, okay, that's changing and shaking the world right now, and you surely should be part of it. With this, I want to say thank you and welcome to the Yellow Way, because that's our way. The Mona Kate, our way for the Yellow Way, and we're excited right now to take some questions, Mr. Eddie. All right, but just to recap, all right, this is the product, the pack, all right. Most people will go for the yellow pack, but if you can't afford the yellow pack, which is $9.99 for everything, meaning that you've locked your journey, okay, into this community for 1 year, having access to all of the products. Of course, you can pick anything that interests you. the Monarchate or the Vernacular report. If you want quick profit now, on weeklies and stuff, Vernacular report, or you want to, if you are really keen on getting an additional skill, then you can do it by yourself. You don't want to rely on any report. You want to be able to create your own report, and the trader can invest it for you. Then, of course, you want to be an influencer. You see that as an opportunity here. You love, this kind of business plan, all right? You love this kind of income we're showing you, all right? You can influence our community, all right? Then get attached to the IBI University and let's grow, all right? And that's it. But if you want to get advantage of everything, you want to take advantage of everything, then you want to use the yellow pack. So that's it for now, and thank you very much for your time. And Mr. Eddie, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Amazing. There is something for everyone. That's what I love here. There's something for everybody. Okay. Sincerely, you can function, you can come in and profit either way. All right. I want to say a big thank you to you, our gatekeeper, Nax. We sincerely appreciate you. Okay, so we're taking some questions now. Before we do, if you think you got value from this yellow presentation, the yellow way, all right, which has become the profit way, okay, you are shown how to learn it, get to do it yourself, how to take quick profit, and of course, position yourself with little amount of money and be sure of taking some very good profits, okay, in the nearest future. 100%, 1,000%, 10,000%, friends. We have seen 100,000%. All is possible. All you need is the right classified information that we offer here. Trust me, Monarchate is surely and truly the game changer.